Okay. So, let's start this over because I was just ranting like a maniac. Uh, the NRA is once again beating a dead horse, which is the video game industry. They're beating a dead horse again. Why? Because they're blaming the game industry for this massacre. The video game industry has been the biggest scapegoat to these right-wing fringe wackos. Nothing else is responsible. Not them, especially not them. Are you kidding me? They're the last ones who would like take responsibility for the mass shootings that happen now every year. It seems, you know. Well, this year has been there's been two mass shootings. Last year there was one. Before that, I think it's like 2 years before there was a mass shooting. Funny how less restrictions and more guns do not lead to more peace and quiet and safety. It seems like every time. I mean, let's just take this into account. Okay, every time there's a huge massacre, what happens? The NRA pushes for less restrictions, no background checks, and of course, in 2004, the you know the assault weapons ban was not renewed. So what happened? You have to ask. Nah, we know what happened. Jerry Lee Loughner, James Holmes, Adam Lanza. Now, of course, the right wing's going to argue, well, that happened under Obama. Well, if we're going to play that game, then what happened under Bush? I don't want to denigrate the people who died in 9/11. I don't. And I don't mean that to be a denigration of them. But I'm just pointing something out that, because of course they're going to point it out that, oh, these things happen under Obama. It doesn't happen. I mean, that doesn't matter whether it happened under a Democrat Democratic president. Doesn't matter if it happened under a Republican president. When you relax gun laws, those type of things are going to happen. Let's face it. You take away restrictions, more people get access to guns, and that kind of stuff happens. Now, me personally, I don't, in real life at least, I don't like guns. I would never keep a gun in the house. It just makes me nervous because I know what kind of shit can happen, and I know what the statistics are. Okay, I'm not going to be fucking Rambo and defend myself like, shoot a bad guy if somebody decides to break in the house. Of course, I'm gonna fight off somebody if somebody breaks in the house, but the last thing I'm gonna be able to do is fucking shoot them. Okay, that said, as a whole, I do not hate guns because I myself am somewhat of an amateur indie gamer, and guns are a big, huge part of gaming, especially first-person shooters and all the other types of games. But anyways, my point is, blaming video games for massacres is never the answer. It's not the freaking game's fault. It's the lax gun law's fault. That's what's responsible for gun violence. When people have easy access to guns, when there's no background checks, when there's like, when people are so idiotic, like, I'm sorry, but you know what? I don't care if people get pissed off at me or not. Adam Lance's mom was a stupid bitch. She should not have got. I mean, seriously, you're gonna keep fucking guns around your mentally ill son? Really? You know, that is the most idiotic thing you can ever fucking do. Anyways, wrap it up.